Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Siti Nur Ardia and my matrix number is 2023605148. Today I would like to share with you a truly inspiring story. But first, what if I told you that a boy who grew in a tiny two-room apartment in India that didn't grow up with a computer and even a smartphone until he was 12 would one day becomes the CEO of one of the biggest tech company in the world. Sounds like a movie, right? But it was real, and that boy's name is Sundar Pichai. He is the CEO of Alphabet Inc., which is the parent company of Google. So how did he do it? What made him successful? And what can we learn from him? Let's find out together. So, Sundar Pichai was born in 1972 in Madurai, India, and raised in Chennai in a humble middle-class family. His father was an electrical engineer, and his mother works as a stenographer. They live in a small apartment with no fridge, no car, and not even a telephone until Sundar was 12. For many years, the family only had one phone, and that phone changed Sundar's life. He discovered that he had an extraordinary memory for numbers. He could remember every number dial and even recognize patterns, showing early signs of tech genius. Driven by curiosity and deep love for learning, Sundar studied metallurgical engineering at ITT Kharagpur, one of India's top universities. Then, with the support of his lecturers and family, he moved to US to continue his studies at Stanford University. Sundar later earned an MBA from Wharton School, graduating with top honor. Here's something crazy. His father even spends more than his yearly salary just to buy Sundar a plane ticket to America because they really believe in his future. From the modest beginning, he set out on a journey that would one day lead him to the top of the tech world. Now let's walk through the journey of Sundar Pichai, a man who didn't just climb the corporate ladder, he redesigned it. It was all started in 2004, where Sundar Pichai joins Google as a product manager. His first major project, Google Toolbar, a simple but powerful tool that makes it easier to search Google from browsers like Internet Explorer and Firefox. It wasn't glamorous, but it was effective, and it showed Sundar's focus on users' experience. Later on, he had a really bold idea. Why don't we create our own browser? Back then, there was a huge risk. Browsers were dominated by giants like Microsoft, but Sundar saw the future, and the future is Google Chrome. In 2008, Google Chrome was launched. And guess what? It becomes the most used browser in the world. Sundar wasn't just managing product, he was changing billions of people use the internet. Then in 2012 until 2014, his responsibilities grew. He started leading Gmail, Google Maps, Google Drive, and eventually Android, the world's most popular mobile operating system. Sundar isn't just building apps, he is shaping the digital lifestyle. Then 2015, it was a massive milestone for Sundar Pichai because Sundar becomes the CEO of Google. His leadership style, thoughtful, calm, and people-focused. Then in 2019, he's promoted again, this time to the CEO of Alphabet Inc., the parent company of Google. Now he is overseeing not just the search engine and emails, but cutting-edge companies in AI, self-driving cars, and health tech. From managing toolbars to managing tech empires, Sundar's journey's proof one thing: quiet leadership can make a loud impact. That was the thing that I learned from him. Now let's talk about what makes Sundar such a great leader, not just a smart tech guy. First of all, Sundar doesn't panic in meeting even when things go sideways like a product failings or global crisis thing. He stays cool. No shouting, no drama, just focus. One of his employees even said, when Sundar enters the room, the temperature drops, but in a good way. He brings charity, not chaos, and that calmness, it creates confidence in the people around him. Next, empathic and inclusive. Sundar leads with heart. He genuinely cares about people, whether it's an intern or a senior engineer. He listens, creates a safe place for ideas, where employees feel safe sharing ideas without fear. You know how rare that is? He also pushed Google to be more inclusive, investing in internet access for rural areas and digital education. His leadership isn't just about profit, it's about people. That empathy in actions. Nextly, empowering, not controlling. He's not a micromanager. He gives his team the freedom to innovate, to experiment, and even to fail. His employee even said, he makes you feel like your ideas matters, even when you are the newest person in the room. That kind of empowerment builds trust, sparks creativity, and it's why Google continues to launch products that actually change the game. Last but not least, humble yet visionary. So here's the amazing part. Sundar is leading a billion-dollar decisions, but he still stays humble. No ego, no need to dominate the spotlight. He focuses on long-term goals like AI sustainability and global innovations. He once said, let's build for the next decade, not just the next deadline. That's not just a smart leadership, that's visions with purpose. Sundar Pichai is currently the CEO of Alphabet Inc., which is the parent company of Google. Now let's talk about the tech giant that Sundar Pichai leads, Alphabet Inc. Most of us think that Google is just a search engine, but under Sundar leadership, Google has become much and more. Think about it, the apps that you use every day. Gmail, YouTube, Google Docs, Google Maps, Google Drives, Google Chromes, and Android. That's all Google, and Google is just one part of the bigger picture of Alphabet Inc. So, what exactly is Alphabet? Think of Alphabet as a parent company. It was created in 2015 to organize Google and all its side projects under one umbrella. Under Alphabet, there are several futuristic companies like Waymo that working on self-driving cars, DeepMind that doing AI research, Verily that focusing on health science, Fitbit for health tracking and wearables, and also Google Cloud that providing data and AI tools for businesses. Under Sundar's leadership, Alphabet isn't just growing in revenue, it's also growing in impact. They are investing in carbon-free energy by 2030, and they are using AI for medical breakthroughs. And during the pandemic, tools like Google Classroom, Google Meet, and Docs keep students and workers connected across the globe. Today, Sundar oversees over 150,000 employees around the world, and every single Google product falls under his leadership. In conclusion, Sundar Pichai is more than just a CEO. He is a symbol of hope, intelligence, and humanity. From a small apartment in India to leading global tech giants like Google and Alphabet, his journey proved that with education, determination, and strong values, anything is possible. He reminds us that a great manager doesn't need to be loud or strict, but should be someone who listens, respect others, and never stop learning. As Sundar once said, wear your failure as a badge of honor. This simple quote teaches us that mistakes are not to the end. They are part of growth. And thank you for listening. And I hope Sundar Pichai's story has inspired you as much as it inspired me.